Good morning. It is a beautiful day out, but the heat is coming on. Hudson, here's Hudson, my grandpa. Come here, baby. Come. Come here so they can see you. Come here. Hudson, come. He's beautiful. He's not the smartest dog on the planet, but he is sweet. He's so sweet. Yeah. Look at that face. Oh, he's so sweet and cuddly. Oh, remember those ragdoll cats? He's like a huge ragdoll cat. He's just so huggable and sweet. Yeah. You good boy? You want to come up here with Frankie? You want to come up here with Frankie? Yep. Here's Frankie. Here's Frankie. He's got to get an allergy shot today. I've tried to take care of it here at home with homeopathic stuff, and even the internet said some Benadryl, but I don't like how he acts on Benadryl. It scares me. I am only willing to give it to him during bad storms now because it's just too much. I'm going to use those Neutrogena wipes that Chrissy sent me. Yay, Chrissy! To wipe off some of that sweat from being outside. Oh, man. Bye, Hudson. Bye-bye. Where you going? Oh, how are y'all doing this morning? You doing okay? Getting through the summer? I'm telling you what, we had the best days in so long, and I had the weekend off. It's dusty outside because they're getting some work done across the street, and they are digging dirt and rock, placing rock, digging dirt and placing rock. And I went over to say hello and to snoop and get my granddog. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. But am I going to beat myself up? No. We're on something else. What could it be? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my gosh. I have been having so much fun with the dogs and out in the yard picking weeds. I really overdid it the other day though, and ended up having to lay up for hours to help my legs recuperate because, you know, I've had the injuries I keep complaining about. Excuse me. And I hardly ever take medication, and I had to see, I took the top off of that because I wondered how much product was in there. Because you know, Elf and Wet n Wild are really good, and they have a small amount of makeup. I'm imagining, but it's such good makeup that it's really worth it. And a lot of the other makeups that I have are really worth it. It's almost an ounce. Chrissy gave me this recently. Yay! And I tried it over the weekend and I love it. Along with this one, which has sunblock in it, which I love. But I want to use up some of my older, already opened makeup before I dig into something else. Right now, Frankie, he's talking to me. He's like, Mama, I need an allergy shot. I know, poor baby. So here's something we could talk about. We could talk about how anger is actually a way to mask fear. Sometimes we get angry and we think, what's wrong with my husband or sister or mom that they can't understand me, or they won't listen to me, or whatever. If we stop and calm down, at some point in time, it doesn't matter if that person is right or wrong. And it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. What matters is if we are adding to peace in our home or not. That's kind of where the rubber hits the road. It's like, I use just a little bit darker around. Ooh, I forgot my neck. Okay, I'll just use powder. Let's see if that helps. I don't know if it does or not. I need to put a little more foundation here. I notice a lot of people are getting tanner and their neck and faces aren't matching. And I was taught to use makeup all over, even though it gets on your collar. It's worth the money spent on it. Okay. Anyway, when we have, especially with high blood pressure or some of the other things, I'll use a lighter color now. Sometimes we just start adding so much tension to ourselves. And we've been playing the same song and dance over and over and over again. Like playing, if you're around my age, you remember what 45 records were like. It's like either playing one side or the other side in each and every argument. It's just like, it doesn't stop. And at some point, if it doesn't stop, it really starts wearing on your health and your mental well-being. And I mean physical health, not just frustration. So every once in a while we have to make a choice. Are we going to continue fighting those battles? And a lot of people, when they go to a counselor, the counselor will say, things like, count to 10, take deep breaths. And I'm going to admit to you, it's a lot easier said than done. A lot easier said than done. Matter of fact, some of the things we can do is, like if you can get somewhere where nobody's looking. Go to the bathroom, go to your bedroom, go outside, but get somewhere where you can just and imagine blowing out all that fire. Kind of make it dramatic so it's not just, oh, stop and breathe. It's hard to go from a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down to a 2 with gentle breaths. I know that. You know that. But I think there are some therapists that are in this business because they just know how to stay calm. And so they're sharing that information. But if you know what it's like to be in a depressive, igniting rage, or a sad anger, where you're just so frustrated, and you know it feels like there's no way out, because sometimes there just isn't. Sometimes there's just not a way out that you're happy with. I mean, there's always a way out. I'm not talking about suicide. I'm talking about, I know, baby. I'm talking about change your attitude or change your address, kind of. There are ways out. But, oh, that reminds me. I have to get some more of this. I have to stock up on this. It's a cream eyeshadow, and the color is perfect for me. And the ease of application is so awesome. Ooh, what was that? My baby. He's got an appointment today. Yes. Oh, my sweet baby. I'm so sorry. I remember having a cold. This is something he started not too long ago. Is that deeper? I like that. I don't like that high-pitched squeal. Oh, and that little rumble just sounds so cute to me. He's trying. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I can tell you that from my own experience, the victory over anger and rage, like some people say that I'm just so mad. It's like, no, I think there's an essence where I'm just so afraid it will never change. I'm afraid it will never change. And I think once we get over that fear and just accept it, that you may be right, it may never change. So now what are you going to do? How about accepting that this is the way it's going to be? If you're not ready to leave, if you don't really want to leave, that's okay. A lot of people say, you have to get out of that relationship because it's not making you happy. Well, you know what? You can think about your long-term goals and know that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good idea to start over. I know I am rewarding him for probably bad behavior. He's being so demanding, but his nose hurts so bad. It's gotta hurt. Oh, sweet boy. You know Mama loves you. You know Mama loves you. You know Mama loves you. I put some coconut on his nose. He tried to lick it off for a few seconds and then runs outside to roll in the dirt. Oh, it makes my nose itch just thinking about it. My goodness. Oh, I forgot my coffee. Dang it. Oh, well. So one of the things is people listen too much to these TV shows. I say don't even watch them. Because if you're watching TV shows that make it, you know, these people are fighting all the time and breaking up and threatening divorce, just save your time. If you have to say something the first time you're given information, awesome, you go. You give it the second time, you're like, okay, it's just a gentle reminder. By the third time, it's nagging. That's the truth. By the third time, it's nagging. And here's that Goop lipstick that Chrissy sent me in my little care package. It smells like caramel corn. I don't know much about this company, but I'm gonna look up that company and this company because I really like it. I wish I hadn't opened it because I don't want it to go bad. I've hardly ever had makeup go bad, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. I just listen to so many other people who are always talking about makeup contamination. In my whole makeup experience, I've only had 2 styes in my life, maybe 3. And I was also very anxious. And I've never had any other, I don't remember ever breaking out because of any kind of makeup issue. You know, I got this eyeshadow palette. It says Jaded on the cover. It's kind of dusty now. Well, I just ordered another one that doesn't have so many browns, but has more pinks in it. This is good makeup. Honey, quit that squealing. You know I don't like that. I have no blush. I use eyeshadow for it, for blush. And I've been using these colors off of my Naked eyeshadow palette. This is I know it looks kind of gross down there, but I've been using this dupe from Temu. Because there's very little fallout. I can blend it depending on what mood I'm in, and I can go more in the oranges or more in the reds or do contouring with this end. I know. What's wrong with that? Nothing. And because I've been out, I'm going to do a little sunshine. Okay. So one of the things about being angry is that when I'm being angry at somebody or frustrated with somebody, I'm burning calories. Actually, physically burning calories. You can burn calories while you're reading. So, shh, that's enough. You know I don't like that. What am I doing? Eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use some browns today. So the blood pressure goes up. So when we indulge in being mad at somebody, it's like spending money. I'm gonna look. Okay, so look at the puffiest part right there. That's where I want my makeup, right there. And then I can blend it. Puffy, right there. That's how I know I get it in just the right spot. And then I can fill in. One of the little tricks I learned that I don't know if I've ever told you is that when you use liquid eyeliner, especially an inexpensive one like the ones I use. I used to use Revlon. It had a little more give in it until it got old. And then I knew to throw it away. But when you stretch your eyelid too far, it will actually crack. So you gotta be a little aware of not pulling the eyelid out. So I try not to stretch it out just to make application easier or rub too much. There we go. The frustration, the blow it out, and then imagine breathing in clear, clean water or cool air, blowing out the fire. It will help. I can tell you that's the truth. Just like if you are able and you can go for a walk, stop. Ooh. You need some lavender. Well, you do. Sprayed it on the back of his neck where he can't lick it. What else was I looking for? Oh, eyeliner. So, instead of concentrating, if you're in a position like this, experiment. Instead of concentrating on what they're doing today, concentrate only on what you're doing today. Concentrate on keeping your nerves regulated. Self-regulation. Self-regulation. If you're worried, and you can also use it if you're worried about your health, because trust me, I do. I worry about my health once in a while and get caught up in it. I'm not perfect. That's for sure. Especially, oh, what? How the heck did that happen? I don't know. Do not know. So it takes being more engaged with ourselves than other people. And you know, that old fashioned, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Well, at some point, if you're with someone that you have to argue with that much, understand you don't have to argue. It's not a requirement. Just because you're with someone who's cantankerous doesn't mean you're required to argue with them. That's the truth. Believe me, it's true. I'm going to just put a little more sun. Yay! It's very exciting to know that if you're dedicated to self-care, that's what I call self-care. Getting nails and hair done isn't self-care to me. That's a chore. It's a errand that needs to be done. Self-care to me is being able to feel relaxed and unafraid, secure. Hey, what you doing? You know, and I know one of the reasons some people don't like using liquid eyeliner is because it can clump on the eyelashes when you're putting it on. And I'm not a pro at makeup, so I get the liquid eyeliner on my lashes. But what I do is I just pretend it's extra mascara and I keep clumping it on. I have people go, oh, your eyelashes look so good. Where do you get them done? You know, I was like, get them done. She goes, yeah, who does your eyelashes? They look like they're the, oh, what were they doing? That you used to have to go and get them glued on. in these little pieces. I forgot what they called it. But anyway, I was like, no. I said, oh my God, no. That's like $250 to get that done, depending on who you go to. I said, I use Maybelline. And I just pile it on. I let it dry and pile on some more. Yes, ma'am. And I have some crazy eyelashes that sometimes I have to coax into place. I've never had much luck with eyelash curlers. My hair is so, my eyelashes are so stiff, and I've been using castor oil on them for months now. Oh gosh, months and months now, as an experiment, and they're just very stiff. You know how some people get a butch haircut and their hair stands straight up with no problem? It's like that with my eyelashes. So there you go. So I'm afraid when I use the eyelash curler too much, it's gonna cut them. And I've cut my eyelashes too short before because they do grow long. I may have to use a curler on my bangs. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, so I have a couple Temu bags that I want to open up real quick. Keep me company. Keep me company. Oh, I'm addicted to Temu. What did I call it? Emu? I don't know. My dyslexia might be getting worse with age. Dementia? I don't know. Alzheimer's? I don't know. But forgetfulness can be stress. It doesn't necessarily have to be age-induced anything. But I wish I had regular scissors. I hate using my eyebrow scissors. You know what? I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ta-da! That wasn't too long. Okay, so, hi Frankie. Are you curious too? Sometimes you can tell where they close up. I save these bags in a box in my dressing room because when I do send something back, you know, I didn't know this from Amazon until about a year ago, that you can use those bags and boxes they send you, or bags, I knew the boxes, but you can use those bags and send things back to them. You know what, sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. I can't believe I didn't know that until someone told me, I guess. Oh, so my mixer died, and I saw someone on YouTube say that if they need something, they check on YouTube to see, or on Temu. I saw on YouTube an influencer who does different reviews, and they said if they need a household product, they check Temu first. So I needed a mixer, and this was, I think, around $17, and on Amazon it was 20 something. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a shot, and there were a lot of good reviews on it, and it came with extra Came with the regular ones, which look about normal size. Shaped a little different. But then it also came with these. I think they're egg whippers. I don't know. But it's lighter than my old one. And it's more slender. I will let you know. This one's called 7 Speeds, I guess. Oh no, it says it has 7 speeds and then off. Well, it doesn't feel as chintzy as my fears were. Okay, it's called Whisk. I'm not going to go through and plug it in and all that because I have to get to work here in a few. But I just had to open these bags. I've been so curious and excited. You know what? When I was a kid, I was so poor. Christmas was something I knew other people did, of course. And, you know, we even had the 4, 6, and 8 TV channels, ABC, CBS, NBC. And, oh good, these are microfiber rags that I was going to use on my Swiffer instead of the ones you throw away. These look like fabric swatches from my grandma's box she kept in her sewing room. But they're supposed to be microfiber and it's supposed to be things you can clean with. I don't know. I'm going to try them just because I have so much dog hair. I could Swiffer every day, even if it's just 1 or 2 of these. And they're thin enough I can punch them in those little holes. So I'm going to try these. I ordered a whole bunch more of those little green ones. The green covers, the cloth with the white elastic. I'm so excited about that. I love those. Okay, what's this? A Wi-Fi camera. Oh yeah. So this is supposed to be a security camera, so I can watch my dogs. I was thinking about trying to put one up so I can, it's supposed to attach to your phone. And I think it's rechargeable. So anyway, it's so I can see if there's something out front. Because when it's raining, I don't have a front awning on my door. I just have this little cabin. And so, once again, I'll have to let you know how it works. I'm going to have to, I wish I would have checked YouTube reviews on things like this before I bought them. But you know, I'm just getting to where I see something on TV and I'm not interested in it, but I'm expected to sit there anyway. Otherwise, I'm mean or mad. I'm like, I'm not. I just don't like watching 24/7 sports. And I got 2 of them. So I can see where the packages are. Oh, this is fun. I'm so glad this came. Okay, so see this? It has a place with a hook on it, and on the other side there's a hook. So I can put a necklace that I've been wanting to wear, hook it. And this is easier to hook than the hook that's on it. I thought these toggles were going to be even bigger, but these are still easier than the little tiny frail ones that are on that thing. So that's why I bought this. I imagine it's called an extender, but I can't wait to try to use that. I'm gonna put this back in the bag so I don't lose it. It's so tiny. My thumbs with that bursitis, I just don't like using the little tiny things anymore. So you know, I ordered these hooks and I really like them. These little hair hooks. Well, this one has several different sizes in it. Look at this. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was so poor, and I kind of got an impression of what Christmas was like through the other kids and teachers and Walton's Mountain, things like that. And I like the idea of Walton's Mountain, but I was always kind of, you know, someone was always disappointed, or someone was really happy, or it was supposed to be really meaningful, and I didn't get to celebrate holidays. Okay, so in this little outfit, this is about the quality of the other ones I ordered. These are a little more tinny. Well, they're okay. And then there's this one. So I'm gonna spread those little hooks out. So these might be useful. I'm glad I got these. I forgot I ordered these. Seriously, sometimes this stuff takes so long to come in that you forget what you order. You ever do that? Sorry. Senile. Oh, and you know that makeup I like? I like this makeup. Well, they cut, you know how you buy something, and the next thing you know, they're sending you if you buy, or because you bought that, you get a free item, and then they end up making you buy 7 more things, or 3 more things, or 5 more things, depending on what mood they're in. Oh yeah, this will tell me how many ounces are in it. Maybe. What's 15 grams? Oh crap, I don't know. I'd have to Google it. What's 15 grams? I don't know. I'd have to Google that. Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, I have to admit, I have kind of fallen for these gimmicks on Temu. They're, especially like at night, if I don't want to go to bed, I'm watching TV and I don't like it. Oh, there's something else. I have so many bags. Oh my goodness. And here's another one. I guess if I'm going to do an updo, I might use these. So I'm glad I got 2 packets, because I'm sure they were next to nothing as far as cost-wise goes. So I accidentally ordered 2. And who cares? Excuse me. And so here is what I've been waiting for. This all came from China, I'm sure, because it took that long to get here. I don't care. It's like Christmas. It really is. It's a book cover. I've never had one of my own. I've seen other people have them. And this was a plain one because, once again, you know, growing up so poor, what I learned was to get plain clothes or plain items makes it so much easier to not make a mistake. Because there are lots of decorations, lots of colors, and I'm just like, what if I don't like that particular color? So anyway, I have a book that I think the measurements were exactly right for this, but this doesn't look like it's gonna fit. I'll be right back. Let me go find it. Oh, what am I gonna do? No! Could it fit? Good excitement is good drugs. Good excitement is good drugs. Okay, I'm trying. I know a lot of people get this Temu stuff and they film it from here up, so you can't really get a good view of what they're experiencing while they're opening it and everything. So I'm sorry I didn't put the camera down. I want to see them unopen it. I want to see them fussing with it, you know, because they're beautiful, but then I can't see what the heck they're doing. I'm not sure, but this would be so cool if I can get it to actually fit around the corners. Got this on my makeup tray. Watch me with it. And then this flap comes over with pens and pencils, which, I didn't want that in there. I was gonna say I wish I could probably cut out, but now without that in there, maybe, because I wouldn't have to close it every time I'm not using it. I just want to close it if I'm traveling or something to hold everything together. Oh my gosh. Could this have been a good decision? Oh my gosh, it zipped. Yeah. So when I buy myself gifts and they work out, it's awesome. But when I buy my own gifts and it's just like through Temu, just experimenting, who cares? It's just fun. It's fun to open things that I picked out to see how I like. And that was where I messed up on buying people gifts. Is I always got them things that I would like to have. And that's not... Ooh, there's the handle. How about that? So when I go to a book study, just unzip it, lay it out on the table, open her up, and go to the page we're looking for. I think it's just going to be way too... I don't think I'm going to have room for pins in here. I might be able to put the pins on the outside because that's a tight fit. That's a tight fit. What is this? Look at this. Here's a little treat. So this book cover comes with its own bookmark. Oh, I love that. It comes with its own bookmark. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to say this is a win. The zipper has a nice size toggle on it for my bursitis. I'd love an even wider one that's not thin, but nobody listens to me yet. It's a snug fit, but you saw I got it. The first, I wish it weren't this snug of a fit, but maybe with time the fabric will stretch. I wonder if I set it out in the sun, if it would stretch. It's so hot out. I don't know. It's a tight fit, ladies and gentlemen. It is. It's such a tight fit. I'm going to give it a few days to see if it'll stretch. I just feel like it's almost too tight. I don't know how I got it to zip up so easily the first time. Maybe I placed a bookmark in the wrong place. Okay, so that's that. Yes, I will try to find a spot to put it out in the sun. Maybe that fabric will loosen up. We'll see. All right. Here's my other bag. I've got enough time to do this. I don't dawdle on every little item. I don't know what it is even on in here. I know they sent me an email, but I get so many emails, and it comes to my work email that by the time I'm done with my... And they send so many ads. But I don't want to open all those anymore because I'm tired of falling for those bonuses, free gifts, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm, you know, caught up on Temu for another half an hour, 45 minutes because I don't know how to control myself. It's a hose. It's a fabric hose. Oh, wow. I love watering my yard. And I go through them. Even those ones you see on TV that say it's steel, it's a lifetime warranty, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go put this where I can hook it up when I get outside. I am now done with my morning video. I wish I could hug all of y'all. I'm so glad you stopped by. And I look forward to hearing any comment from you. Any words of wisdom you want to share. Any topic. If there's a topic, ask April and I'll come up with an opinion. That's for sure. That is for sure. I have opinions about everything. And if I don't, I'll research it. Because I love talking mental health. And remember, when you calm yourself down, it doesn't have to look like anything you've seen on TV where people just look all zen. It can look like any way you want it to look. As long as you remember you're that important. This is your life on this planet at this time in this body. And you don't have to have self-esteem, overused word. I want you to have self-value. Right? All right. Mwah. Bye for now.